It's
One
gonna make
win.
it.
Just give me.
What do you mean all
Just
you need
give
is
me.
one?
I don't want him
don't
coming
play
back
for
at
the
0-5.
Cowboys. I mean, what do you mean all
I'm
you
talking
need?
about me as an analyst saying what the Cowboys are going to do.
I just want to make sure you ain't rooting for them or something like that. That's what I want to make sure.
I'm not
I mean, come
rooting,
on, man.
I'm not rooting or against.
I would remind you.
I am a professional.
You are a Super Bowl. Damn it, I'm a professional too, and I root for the Knicks, the Yankees, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I ain't apologizing for that damn.
I'm not apologizing either.
I will tell you this: you are a Super Bowl champion, and it wasn't with no damn Dallas Cowboys.
You can't sit here and tell me
Okay.
that the Dallas Cowboys, out of the next 4 games, they can't steal one game.
Oh, let me say this.
You can't tell me that, Stephen A.
Can I make
the National Football League, man.
Can I make the case against it? Can I make the case against it?
Chicago beat San Francisco.
Oh, stop it.
Think
that damn monsoon.
It doesn't matter.
Stop it. They were swimming. They
what
weren't
if it's
playing
the
football. They were
monsoon
swimming.
in Giant Stadium?
That was damn near water. That was damn near water polo or something.
What if Michael Parsons knocks Daniel Jones out of the game? Now what?
That's fair.
That's all I'm saying.
Saquon,
Well,
hand it to
anything can
Saquon.
happen.
I don't want to say Saquon.
I said hand it to Saquon.
So we don't want to say
Hand
Saquon.
it to
We don't want to say
Saquon.
Saquon, right? That means any given Sunday. I get it. Here's my point. Well, I got Cooper Rush, and I know, he won a game last year against Minnesota. I could feel you on that. Dak Prescott wasn't looking that good to begin with before he got hurt.
True.
Remind everybody about that.
A lot of quarterbacks.
Forget we talking about Dak Prescott. We talking about Dak Prescott.
Okay,
That's what we
just
talking about
saying.
right now. Okay, we talking about Dak
Yeah, a
Prescott.
lot of them didn't look good.
I don't want to hear that. We talking about Dak Prescott right now. And why do I bring that up? Well, CeeDee Lamb as the number 1 didn't look the same. Michael Gallup ain't back. Cedric Wilson's in Miami. Amari Cooper's in Cleveland. See, we talking about you got to throw the ball to people, and these are people that need to be able to handle their responsibilities
It's
as well.
week
And we don't.
one.
And I said that.
They gotta develop into it.
And it's about to be week 2, and then week 3.
CeeDee
And before
Lamb
you know it, when they 0-3, we gonna say it's week 3. That's
CeeDee
what I'm
Lamb
saying.
has to get better.
Okay.
There's no question as a number 1 receiver in their passing game, he's got to get better. It's a whole nother world.
I got it right now. Now, I know this ain't the same because Cooper Rush is significantly taller, but I remember when I brought up Kyler Murray last year, you talked about wanting to see as a receiver. You want to see where the ball's coming from, et cetera, et cetera. Well, if I'm a receiver, I also want my number 1 quarterback throwing me the football instead of my number 2. I want somebody that's experienced. Okay, so I mean, you can bring up a lot of scenarios.
But all I need you to do is put it in my universe. Pull the trigger. Don't be afraid. Cooper Rush, put it in the vicinity. But I understand CeeDee Lamb has a case of the dropsies.
That's right.
He's got to get better, Stephen A.
That's right.
It's week 1.
I'm just saying.
We having this conversation in week 6.
Don't you think that was
you got me.
But
don't you think
got
that's
the
a conversation?
because you saw it in the last couple of years.
Yeah, the Cowboys should have
not-
had that. They should have had that conversation about CeeDee Lamb going to transition to be the number 1.
They had that conversation.
with Gallup and letting Cooper go, letting
They had that
Wilson
conversation.
go.
But until you do it, as you know, playing center, now all of a sudden I move you to left tackle.
Right.
It's a different world.
I agree. I agree.
And
But
so-
that's what I'm saying. That's the conversation.
You give me more reason why they're going to lose. That's why I want you to keep
all
talking.
I'm saying is when you move to the number 1 wide receiver position, there's different things in a real game versus practice that you have to understand. Linebackers buzzing underneath you, safeties coming down, corners on your back. You're now amongst problems. He's got to develop that. He's not on the backside anymore by himself with the 3rd corner.
And my only retort would be he's got to develop that while the backup needs to, adjust to being the starter. While a number 2, that's James Washington, needs to develop from coming from Pittsburgh over the down.
While an offensive line lets him him.
It's a lot. I'm not saying it's not a lot.
And it's going to be a lot.
You saying that you basically saying ain't no way. Ain't no hope.
They're not.
See, you going over there with him, Jeff. You over there messing around with him.
It's not.
I'm not going to say that, though.
It's not, Keyshawn.
I'm not going to say that.
They in trouble, man. They in trouble. I mean, you acting like they can't get 1. They
But
can be 1 and 5.
we went from Dak being out 6 to 8 weeks yesterday now to potentially 4 weeks. So, all right.
Jerry Jones
keeping hope alive.
I want him back.
Absolutely.
I don't wish
Absolutely.
Of course you don't.
But I do want him back when they struggle. I don't want him out. I don't want excuses. I want him back. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.